guys, how's everybody doing today? It's a rainy Friday here in Massachusetts. Pretty yucky out. Hey Stephanie, how are ya? Trying to get it together here. I don't know why she put me over here in this one. Usually I'm in the other group. Almost made a mistake. It went live in the main group, so I guess that's okay. Not a thing. All right. So today I'm hoping more people come on. Be cool. So I'm going to do my version of an elf cup. So I love Christmas, you know, it's one of my favorite holidays. And I'm always looking for easy, quick stuff to do that, you know, you could get the kids involved with if you want, if you just want to sit down and chill out. So, yeah, I know, but you know, it's like, I don't know. It just seems like, I get it. It's, you know, hey, it's her rules. I just play. So this is like super, super easy. You can adapt this to any size cup that you want to use. So if you want to use a mug, if you want to use a wine cup, if you want to do, whatever. I have one, it's on the Turner right now, and I did it on, what do they call it? It's the football one. It looks really cool. But I thought, you know, like, I thought it'd be really cute. I just had one of these. I don't even know. I got this a while back, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do with this thing? I have no clue. So I thought, hey, let's make it an elf. So normally what I do is I sand my cup. Normally I would spray paint, but it's been like rainy here and really crummy out, and I didn't want to take a chance. So I'm actually going to test something. I did it on one other cup. It works super good. I don't like using acrylic paint on my cups because it scratches off really easy. So I have a whole bunch, as an artist, I always have like a whole bunch of neat, weird things around. So I'm going to use these to do my cup. This is not markers. These are actually called Posca pens, and it's really cool. I mean, the stuff covers it. It does a really good job. And then, you know, we're going to end up going over all of this with Mod Podge and glitter. And so, but it's more just to get the definition of the colors down. So, a couple more things you're going to need. You're going to need some Mod Podge. So, you know, everybody's got this in the cupboard. Devil's glue. You're going to need some various tapes. I just grab them all. I have tried doing this with the double-sided sticky tape, and I hate it. I can't even, like, I can't deal with it. I give all you guys so much credit that can work with that stuff, because I just get all balled up. It doesn't go down on my cup right unless I'm using a straight skinny. That's the only way. And my kitty is going to visit. Hi, see, kitty's visiting today. So a couple of things for the elf cup. You're going to need, now I'm not going to be able to finish it because I am going to have to put it on the Turner, and then I'm going to have to cut some vinyl for the belt and the buttons. But I'll put all that information on the thing for you. I'm going to use the 319 Holly. I'm going to use the 185 Rudolph, and I'm going to use the 82 single pearl. And this is all we need. I did do a black belt on the other one. It looks really cool. I like it, but I do want to try it with I might do that on this one. I think I have some. I have a little bit of black here, so I'm going to use that. That's just that black pearl that Amy has, too. And then you just need a cup, any cup, doesn't matter, drop cup. And you can do it on tumbler. You just want to pay attention to what you're doing. So the big thing is I always start off with marking my lines with like a pen or a Sharpie. If I was doing a big one, I'd probably actually get the tape measure out and measure the cup to say, okay, how much do I want on the bottom? How much do I want on the top? But since this has this neat little curve here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, hi Dana, I'm going to actually make this part his pants. So I'm just going to put a little line here. And then I want to do a little area for the neck. So I'm just kind of marking it off on my, I just put tape on. I want to write like a little saying on the back here. So I'm going to leave this back portion blank. I'm having trouble with my words today, guys. I'm sorry. So I think that'll give me enough space to put like a cute little saying or sticker. You know, I haven't actually cut words yet on my Cricut, and that's going to kind of be a big, that's going to be a biggie for me. So I'm going to be bugging everybody on how to do it. I've been watching videos and stuff, but it's been just, yeah. I am so technologically challenged. So with the elf, back to elf, I'm going to use, let's see, I got 3/4, ½ inch, 1/4 inch tape, and 1 inch tape. You're probably not going to need all that. The belt would probably be about 3/4 of an inch on this size of a cup, but I'm just going to kind of give myself a point to, yeah, give myself a point for his pants. So I'm just going to slap this on here. And I'm only going to go to where my tape on, I just taped it off on the side. Like I said, this is more that quick, simple thing. I have another one that's way more complicated, but I figured, you know, sometimes if you have kids, they always want to be involved. And so the last couple things I've done, I've really tried to make it so that, like, if the kids want to play, if they want to help, you know, there's a little something that they can do, and then, you know, you can always fix it. So if it messes it up. So I'm going to have here. So the top part here is going to be his little shirt. And then the bottom here is going to be his little pants. And the very bottom, I'm going to do that black, because those will be his little shoes. So, you know, you get that whole symbology thing going on. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I want to learn how to cut. I want to learn how to do offsets. I want to learn how to do all that stuff. It's just blows my brain up. Now, again, you guys got to remember that, yeah, and most of the people in this group, they're like seasoned at doing things. So, you know, you have to sand your cup. You can spray paint your cup. If I was going to do this, I would just spray paint it white. But like I said, I wanted to try out these pens just to see how they're covering. The other thing that I did was, elves always have this little zigzaggy kind of thing, or they have a little swoop one. So I just cut a little piece of, you know, it's just regular notebook paper, and I just made myself a little zigzag to put on there, and it just so happens that it's going to fit exactly where I need to. So all I'm doing is I'm just marking off my spots so I don't put a dark color where I'm going to have white, which is going to be this top. So this will be his neck. This will be his little shirt. And these are going to be his pants, and I'm going to stripe them. And the way that I'm going to stripe them is actually I'm going to run tape around there, and I'll do his, I don't know, pants in, shirt will be green. Let's do him red and white stripes for his pants. I think that'll be cute. So just give yourself, I like my stripes to be even. So normally what I'll do is I'll break off a little piece. I think you can see what I'm doing here. I have this guideline tape on the side, so I know I'm not going to go past that. So I'm just sticking a piece of tape here. That's just so that I know this first stripe is going to be red, and then my next stripe is going to be red. Yeah, it's going to be white. So I want to cover that up, and I don't want to get any of the red paint on there because, believe me, it shows. I actually made, when I did my other cup, I'm really bummed out that I can see the red paint because I thought that the white would cover it, and it didn't. It didn't cover it. So oh, really, Gina? Wow. Okay, well, good to know. So, okay, so for all the people that don't know, when you do any kind of work on a cup, you really need to prep it. So I can't tell you how many groups I go into, and I see people say things like, oh, well, I don't sand and I don't and I don't paint my cups, and I don't have any problems. And it's kind of like, well, that's awesome. You don't have any problems. That's fantastic. You don't have any problems. Except you're not going to have that cup, and you're not going to keep that cup. So if you're selling that cup and somebody gets that cup, they're putting hot coffee in there. They're going to be putting, cold drinks in their tumbler. Epoxy, because, particularly if you're using Mod Podge or something like that, you've got this barrier between your cup and your epoxy. Through time, heat, cold, it actually will melt that back. Yeah, exactly. And I've seen the pictures of people like crying about, oh, well, I don't understand why my epoxy slid off my tumbler. It's kind of like, because it wasn't prepped. Come on. These are brand new, so I have to make the paint run down. The other thing I love about these Posca, okay, so I got these on Amazon a while ago. They still have them though. And they're not that expensive. They last a really long time. I normally store them upside down when I start. Well, that's not real red. Wow, that kind of looks like cherry to me, but okay, that's fine. But they do cover the tumblers really good. So I'm going to do my red here. I'm going to do, and these dry like super fast. Now remember, I'm only covering this. I already sanded this guy down. I'm only covering this up just so my glitter has something to base itself off of. Again, like I said, today I am having such a day with words. I don't know. I mean, it goes on the same way as acrylic. It's just you don't have all the brushes and stuff that you need to clean up afterwards. So I do want to make, actually I'm putting another piece of tape down here, a little teeny piece, because I like the little boots. I think the little boots look cute. And I did the Santa too. Santa's super easy. Santa's like the Santa mug that I just did. It's like crazy easy. And I'll explain it. I just got paint all over the front of me. Awesome. Yeah. This is why we don't craft in good clothes, right, guys? Sorry, I'm just trying to get this on here. All right. So I just threw a little piece down there so I could get some more definition. This red is just so, note to self, if you do get these pens, the red is not red. It is like a cherry color, but I think it will be okay. I think it will cover enough to let me put that red on. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to do with the back yet. I don't know what color I want to do it. Like I said, I want to keep it in a Christmas theme. I have a whole bunch. I just emailed Amy like the next 6 weeks worth of tutorials that I'm going to be doing. So I don't know if I'm going to be here or in the other group. I'm going to do a nutcracker, which is a lot of fun. And then I'm going to do, I got a whole bunch. Just a whole bunch. And I want to try doing a, what do you call it? I want to try doing something that I've never done before, which I kind of like doing that when I am live, because it sort of makes me do things that I wouldn't normally do. Like last time I did that mold, and I hadn't actually tried out those molds that I did. They came out super awesome. I hope you guys got to see the pictures of them. I want to do the nutcracker as a craft along, Gina. I asked Amy to put together a kit. I don't know if she's had a chance, because, you know, like, Amy doesn't have anything better to do, right? She's like the busiest person I know, besides me, probably. So, yeah, red paint all over me. Awesome. Okay. So now I could take off my little thing, but I do want it. I usually have an apron on. I'm lazy today. Like I said, I've been having a heck of a day. I don't know. It's like my back is acting up. My, you know, life is just insane. So I love this. This is like the part that kids could do. Like if you had little ones and they want to color and help. Because this is just so simple. And like I said, you don't have to worry about the acrylics. I don't have any luck getting a lot of the acrylics to stick to the tumbler. Even when it's sanded, I just don't have any luck at all getting them to hang down there. I do like this paint. I did this, what's it? Deco Art. It's metallic. And I did that on my other cup, and it works super good. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how, I don't know how it works. You know, I even thought, well, you know, how about if we did it on Zoom or something like that? Because it's not going to be for a couple of weeks. But, I mean, I have a Zoom, so I might as well use it. Because Facebook is making all kinds of weird changes. Like, they're really getting kind of obnoxious. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with it. Makes it harder to do. I just had in another group, I had like a whole ton of videos that I did, like tutorials that I did. They all disappeared. Like all of them. I don't know what happened. Normally I do. Like I said, normally I do spray paint. I just do white. Because, you know, when in doubt, do white. And then I usually have like a whole bunch prepped up. It's just, I've been super busy making stuff this week, and I've gone through all my backstock. I have like 2 tall 30-ounce skinnies left, and I did not want to try this on one of those because I actually want to do the nutcrackers on them. It's getting real cold here, so spray painting is going to kind of be a pain for me. I don't know if it's actually going to, I don't know. I might have to come up with another idea for spray painting. All right. I like these Poscas because you can actually put them on and then spread them out. Zoom's like the easiest thing in the world to get. You download the app on your phone. Boom, done. It's super easy. It's like Skype or any of those other things. I mean, I don't know. There's only so much you can do, I guess, for people. If you know, if they want to learn, if they want to do it, then they need to figure it out. Things are getting way more remote now, and people have to learn how to kind of adapt to it. Okay, so basically this is the guy. The back will be, like I said, the back I'm going to leave. I don't know what color I want to do it. I might do red on the back, but I'll wait on that because this is going to take a little bit to do. All right. Okay, so the other thing cool is this stuff just cleans up with water. Super easy. And it dries, like I said, dries pretty fast. Get my barrel. Okay. So once you get all that on there, I leave my lower tape on because until I go to do my white. And I always do my white last. I don't know how you guys do it. But it seems like whenever I do white, and you know, if I put that on first or if I put it on as long as I go, oh my gosh, I get all the other colors stuck in my white, and then it's just it's a nightmare. And the black seems to be like the absolute worst. It just migrates into everything. I'm going to paint it just because I want this to dry before I start putting on my sorry. The frustrations of crafting, right? You know, it's like nothing ever wants to work right. You can see it. I mean, these go on pretty cool. Yeah, I actually have a Zoom. It's not that expensive. And I do a lot. I was doing a lot with it teaching wise, so it was worth it for me to get it. Except then once you have it and then you're not doing anything with it, it's kind of like, oh, I want to do something with this. So I wouldn't mind teaching on it. I like it if people can just kind of tune in, and even as a craft along, I mean, you know, it's like we could still do live. I mean, I've done that in other places where I'm just, you know, it's like this. I'm live. People are crafting along as they, you know, as they go. I haven't tried the rooms yet. I don't know how the Facebook rooms are working. Hey, Sherry. I really have no idea. I hear that they mixed reviews on them. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're not good. And that all depends on if Facebook decides that it's going to work properly that day. So I guess we all have these, you know, you get challenges no matter what you do with it. All right. So you just keep, I mean, basically, that's all you got to do. I like complicated. I mean, I do love my complicated designs and stuff like that. I am all about it. But then there's other times where I just want like something that's what I call stupid simple. It's like, this is simple. It's easy. It's kind of a no-brainer. We don't have to worry about it. I love the coverage on this stuff too. Like I said, I haven't actually done a whole tumbler like I am now with this paint, but I really like it because I'm not going to have to like go back in and cover it again. And then it spreads out like super easy. It does dry, like I said, dries really fast. They're not that expensive, like I said, for what you're getting. And they last a long time. I'm going to try Sharpies too, because, you know, like you can get Sharpies in pretty much like any color that you want, which would be really cool for base coating if you want to start something. I like them. Trying to read. Can't do rooms in the main group, only VIP. Oh, well, that stinks. I don't know. I guess they do want a limited, supposedly, like, you know, I mean, I guess I understand why Facebook does that. Okay, so that's that. See, it's a little elf. And now we'll do the black. Put the black down on the bottom. I love this. This is just so cool. Black cover's really good. Just so you all know. My green's already dry. And the red is just about there. Trying to figure out. This is like I think this is the littlest tumbler that I've ever done. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Like I said, I got it. I don't know where I got it. I don't know when I got it. It was in the box of stuff that I have. I think it's a wine tumbler. But it isn't like a tall wine glass. It's a little stubby kind of guy. I do like to do my bottom. Yeah, I missed that last one, that the work along one with the tattoo. I have not done a tattoo yet on my cups, and I want to because I have some really cool tattoos that I got for Halloween. Of course, Halloween for me like is all year long because it's my absolute favorite holiday. And usually my clientele love anything to do with Halloween. Oh, good. I'm glad I saw this before I like did anything seriously fancy with this cup because there's a dent in it. Okay. Maybe that's why I got it. Must have come with an order that I had and, you know, like as a freebie or something. All right. So that's our basic. When I take the light blue stripes off, after I do the red, then I'll put the white in there. But like I said, white for me, I make such a terrible mess. I don't know about the rest of you, but I do. I make a terrible mess whenever I'm crafting. It's like I got glitter from one end. I don't know how you all keep the glitter out of your house. I have glitter literally from one end all the way to the other. My cats have glitter. I don't know. One of my kitties, usually he's good. He doesn't get into anything. And he got, somehow he got epoxy on his ear. Little teeny tiny bit. So now he's got a bald spot. Because when it dried and I went to remove the epoxy, it just like lifted right off of his little ear. So he's got a little bald spot now. kind of funny. So we're going to give this a second to dry. You could speed it up with a heat gun, but I don't think I have. Oh, I do. Ooh, hang on. So what's everybody working on? What are you guys doing that's fun? Like anything cool? Anything good? Is anybody going to do a tutorial on peekaboos? Please. I've watched like a bazillion YouTubes. As a matter of fact, you know, I'm so weird. I love complicated, like I said, I love complicated stuff. I go from one end of the spectrum to the other. Super complicated, or I love like stupid simple. And I saw this tumbler that I am absolutely in love with. I'm going to do it because I got all the stuff, and it's I found the tutorial. Hope you can hear me. For it, it's the coolest cup, I think, next to the stained glass ones that I do. And what it is it's a white. It's a peekaboo. It's white and it has Christmas like Christmas lights. And I literally mean like the weird, you know, like the ones you'd hang on the tree that look. And then like I said, it's peekaboo. And there's actually a string of lights that lights up the lights, you know, the vinyl lights that you would have there in the peekaboo. I think it's like so cool. And I'm like, I totally want to do that. But first I have to learn how to do a peekaboo. So that will probably be my very first one. That'd be awesome, Stephanie, please. Because, I mean, I've watched a billion of them. But sometimes, I don't know. I think it's the teacher. I think it's the way that people, you know, express, okay, well, you do this and you do this. I know, like, you do a base coat. You put the glitter on there. And then you cover it with epoxy and get it smooth. And after that point, it just kind of goes... No idea what I'm doing. Okay, I just didn't want to start throwing Mod Podge on here with this being wet, but it's all dry. So this is our elf, guys. Isn't he cute? And then I'll either do, because this is a little, I think I'm just gonna cut like a little piece of black vinyl and a buckle. Because I actually have one for the Nutcracker, so I'll just size them down to fit on here. I think it'll look really cute, and I'll just make a couple of little vinyl buttons for him. All right, where's the Mod Podge? There we go. Grab a cup. This is another one of those things where, okay, so I got Mod Podge, and I started doing glitter with my Mod Podge, and I never thought twice about dipping my brush directly into my container. So this was on my last thing of Mod Podge, because you go through a lot of this. My entire cup is full of glitter. Like the bottom, when I get down to like about this much of the Mod Podge, and I was like, why am I getting all these weird colored glitters? And it never dawned on me that dipping it back and forth, you're picking up little stray pieces of glitter. So I had like a bazillion little pieces of glitter in my cup. And I was like, So we live and we learn, huh, guys? This parchment paper is irritating. But I put it down to kind of make a mess. Okay, so start off with, I'm going to do the middle area, and I'm a sloppy Mod Podger, and I don't worry about the, like people say, oh, well, make sure it's super smooth or do this and that. It's kind of like, this is all going on. It's going to have glitter all over it. And I think because it's the finer glitter, it isn't really going to show up. I'm not going to have any problems. At least I haven't. There we go. There's that famous thing. I haven't had any problems doing that. Um, Watch this time, that thing will dry funny, or I'll have weird lines or whatever. But this is super, like, super easy. Got your stuff, and then just put your glitter on. I don't know what is up with me. I must be like needing sugar or something, because I'm having trouble today. All right, where is my parchment paper? Oh, there we go. I like using the parchment paper better than notebook paper for the glitter. And my reason for that is because it seems to like not stick to it. And I've had a lot of problems with, you know, it's like the finer glitters want to stick to everything. I'm going to start off with the red because I actually have some in a cup. Now, like I said, you can use whatever colors you want to do. Traditionally, elves are green and white and yellow. Sometimes they're green and white and red. If you want to go with Rudolph, I think they had blue elves and pink elves there, you know, so whatever you like. I love this Rudolph. I think is such a great color. But then one of the mixes that I did for another thing, I threw a little bit of the Santa Fe in it. And, oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. And for the most part, the finer glitters are going to stick more than the chunky stuff, which is okay. I mean, in this case, this is perfectly fine. I have to figure out, I got a camera stand. I have to figure out like how to mount it so it's sort of hanging over what I'm doing. Now, you know, if they would come up with a machine that would smack the cup and all the glitter off, wouldn't that be awesome? Like you could just put it on, you know, hit the button, let it smack all the glitter off. And then you could move on to the next one. It does not take a lot of glitter to do one of these little ones. I don't even know, like, does anybody know what this cup is called? I mean, they're kind of cute. They're really small. It almost reminds me of a coffee cup without a handle. I've never seen, like I said, I don't even know. It must have been like one of those things where I got an order of cups and they threw it in or something. There is a little dent in it, so maybe that's why. But yeah, I have some wine tumblers and they're like twice the size of this. So I don't know, maybe the wine tumblers come in two different sizes. Honestly, I don't know. Generally, I only buy skinnies. I got Modern Curves. I got a ton of those. I got some of those weird Michaels cups, which are actually great for practice cups. They're cheap. I got a few mugs. I like those a lot. But that's about it. Okay, good to know. Maybe that's what they are then. I mean, that's a lot of wine. That's a lot of wine. That'll hold like, I don't know, probably 3/4 of a bottle, half a bottle of wine. I can't imagine doing the bigger one. You'd be like kind of drunk by the time you get done with that, huh? All right. So Now, the last time I did this, I found that I got like with this, I guess this is fine glitter that she's got. The single pearl and the holly and the Rudolph, I'm pretty sure that's considered fine glitter. I did not have to like double coat at all. And actually for this, I'm purposely making like swoops in it because I kind of like want the shirt to have a little texture. I'm not sure if that's going to work or not, but it would be really awesome if it did. And again, being careful with this zigzaggy part because I know that they're going to, it will show. Like I made that mistake with the last cup I did, and I got, I had the red and it came up into the white. Yeah, now see, I would totally be down with the coffee cup. Totally down with the coffee cup. I don't know. But just be careful when you're doing that. And you don't get your red or your green up into where your white is going to be, because it will show. I love how this stuff just covers so fast. It's like poof, done. It's like I said, the super easy, super fast. All right. Ta-da! Oh, I like it. Looks good. Might even do like a bow tie for him. Now I got to pick out. So what I do find about doing cups like this in the Mod Podge, if you don't have time to spray seal in between your colors, you're going to get this, like, you know, no matter how good you tap it, there seems like there's still stuff coming off of here, and it's going to get into your, you know, whatever the main color is down on your paper. So what I did was I just kind of set it off to the side, and when I go to do, I have another plaid cup I think that I want to do, so I can use it for that, because it's got red and green in it now. Brushes are nice. You can just brush off whatever extra that you have. I gotta do the black for the bottom. Isn't this fun? So what are you guys working on? Anything good? Like, there's not a whole lot of people on, but And who else has started like Christmas? 'Cause I've been doing Christmas now for I think a week. I started right after Halloween. I started doing Christmas. All right. Like I said, I like that contrast down at the bottom where, you know, you can see just a tiny little bit of the black for the shoes. On a taller glass, like, you would have more rows of your stripes for his pants. And I'll do the bottom at the same time. And then we'll just put the black in. If I didn't knock it over, there it is. I can't wait to do one. I think it'd be a lot of fun doing the tattoo cups. I want to do, I got this great tattoo from Amy. And it's so me. It's got the blue. It's kind of blue, and I guess it's mostly blues and a little black in there. So this is what I want to do. And I want to do a smoke, because I haven't done the smoke yet. So like I said, I love new stuff. I'm all about doing the new stuff. I want to learn all the things. Like that's just me. And I think as an avid crafter, you know, I want to learn. I love to learn. Have the live craft battle Sunday. Did you already do the craft battle, Dana? Was that the battle box? Is that the thing that was on? I don't know how you... I haven't actually done one of those yet. I think that'd be kind of cool, though, to... you know, you open the box live and you suddenly have to do... you know, come up with an idea and do as much of it as you can in whatever time is allowed. I think that's pretty neat. Great idea. I never actually, I don't know if Amy must have come up with that on her own. She comes up with some really cool ideas. But as far as, I am going to be doing the Nutcracker Cup. Probably not this week, like next week. But maybe the week afterwards, because Amy's going to put together a kit. And actually, you're going to need, you know, basically the... I'll put up a couple of different lists, and if you want to work along when we do the Nutcracker, you totally can. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm just going to hit this with the embossing gun just to dry it really fast so that I can get the white on here. But for those of you that are just joining, we're working on a little mini elf muggy kind of thing. That red it's a mixture of Rudolph and Santa Fe, which is a chunky. I love it. It's like super awesome. Great colors. I just want to stabilize it enough so that I can touch it without it like sticking to my fingers. And I need to peel off my... I don't know what color to do the back. I'm torn. I'm kind of thinking black or red, or maybe I'll do a candy cane on the back. That'd be kind of cool, because I do have double-sided tape that I could play with. And do like a candy cane and then put the saying underneath the candy cane. I love nutcrackers. I've collected nutcrackers since I was a little girl. And my dirtbag ex-husband broke them all. He smashed every single one of them. So I decided that I was not going to, probably not going to do... another collection of nutcrackers, but who knows? Maybe someday. Maybe someday. All right. One suggestion I do have for you is if for some reason your stuff's not fully dry, like I said, you know, and I'm doing this live, so it makes it a little tough. If your green migrates or your red migrates into where you're going to have your white, I suggest, like right here, I scratched it off, super easy. I'll just hit it with the white pen again. And that's one of the great things about these Poscas is they dry like super fast. super, super fast. And then it allows you to, and you can, oh, wow, new learning experience. It actually covers glitter. It actually covered the glitter when I just, see if I can show you. It's right here. It covered the glitter right up. So that's really good to know, like particularly if you're doing a detail piece where you have to have a straight line, or you want to make sure that, oh, I love it. That's awesome. Just let me clean up that line. So yay for these. This is Japanese paint pens, but there is a website. It's called Posca, POSCA.com. And they got a lot of colors, like a lot of great colors. Nothing, I mean, I know that they had like a metallic set. They also have, they're a lot cheaper than Arteza, which is my favorite. I love Arteza, but it's super expensive. So if you're doing something for yourself, that's one thing. Like when I do the geode trays and stuff like that. Is anybody interested in that? That's actually a tutorial that I had wanted to do. Was I wanted to do like a geode crystal tray. And I wasn't sure if people would be interested in that, if mostly everybody just does tumblers and molds. I don't know. Let me know, because I'd be like totally down for doing that. Probably in January. So I'm just throwing some on here. I'm just going to cover up the spots, because I did not take off the tape because I did not want this red to do exactly what it did. Is it migrated. These are, yeah, so they are paint markers, and there's lots of different kinds, as you know. Just make sure that they're compatible with that. Just totally stunk. That they're compatible with the metal that you're putting, because I did try like Sharpie, and that did not go over good at all. Like, I don't know. I just had to keep going over it and over it and over it and over it and over it. It didn't, it's almost like it skipped. So I didn't, what I'm going to do is I'm putting this on, I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to come back in and I'm going to do another coat of this white, because I got a lot of red in here. So like I said, I like doing stuff live, because it pushes me to think quick, because normally I would just have like taken this cup and just gone and washed it all off, which is another really great thing about working with the Mod Podge. You don't like it, take it to the kitchen, soak it in hot water, and it all comes off. Did y'all know that about the Mod Podge? I learned that. That was like super exciting for me, because how many times are you like trying something new and you're putting, you know, and it's like, no, that's just not working the way you want it. And then it's like, well, now I got to strip the cup. But when it's just the Mod Podge, because it will melt, particularly if it's not dry, it kind of melts away or dissolves. So I got to fix that little ugly spot where this is the battle. And normally what I would do is I would have gone in here, I would have sealed it, and then I would have, you know, I can't do that in here. Just spray seal, put down like your green and your red, take off all your tape, spray seal it, and then, you know, if you're in a hurry, give it a half an hour to dry or whatever, and then you're good to roll again. This might work. Try it again. So I think the geode thing would be really cool to do. Because a lot of people are interested in. I also do like the resin lamp shades. Those are neat. And bowls and stuff. They're freeform. I like doing those. Those are really cool. Hello everybody who's joining. So today we're working on a little elf cup. It's some of the mistakes, like, they're totally okay, because you know, like if you're gonna, like, I'm gonna put a little vinyl belt on, so you know it's not like a big deal. You can just, you know, you can fix it as you go. Like I get a little bit of schmutz like right here on my green, and I'm not even going to worry about it because I'm actually going to put a little vinyl belt on him when he's all dry. Just going to hit this one red spot. Yeah, I'm just going to hit that one red spot just so, except I get it on my fingers. Isn't that easy? Ooh. It's just one sure way to make sure that I get it all over me. So I had a customer request. This is kind of fun to make a. So she's got this beautiful Great Dane. The dog is just ginormous, and she wants me to make a Christmas outfit for the dog and a bow for you know, like a little like fancy Christmas bow for his hair, so, or her hair rather. So that'll be fun, because I like doing weird and unique things, and I've actually never made, as I've been sewing for years. I was a seamstress, and I just think it'd be fun. So if anybody's done anything like that, like doggy costumes, things, you know, like, I would love some feedback, because I could totally see doing like a whole line of clothes and little costumes and outfits for the dog. My mom's got a little Yorkie, but, you know, which is easy, because you can go to shops and get all kinds of cool little doggy outfits, but not for Great Danes. Great Danes are all right. So there's a little elf. Hey, Bonnie, finish the new cup. It's gonna head out. Oh man, I was hoping the other one would show up. I was still gonna send you the other one, you know, the new one, but I don't know. It's like, I'm gonna first of all kill my son because he threw away my receipt. But I've had 5 packages go missing. 5 of them. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, the post office is so totally unreliable. Like, I can't even deal with it. Luckily, they weren't customer related, but still, because normally if I'm in ship to customers, I do FedEx. And somebody said, oh, the post office is really, you know, it's cheaper to send out, you know, the cups, because you can use their shoebox box, and you know, which would be great. But I kind of want to know what happened to it. Like, if it got broken, or because I put other stuff in it, you know, in the box. So it's just kind of like, it was just little stuff. It was, you know, just like fun little things. But I just kind of like want to know what happened to it. Like I don't know, did somebody take it? You know, whatever. That's like, I don't know. But there's like there's no way for me to even look. Okay, so this is dry enough, and it looks like it's sort of blended enough. So I'm going to try I haven't used this yet. So I've been kind of playing around with whites and trying to figure out, like, what's the best white for covering. You know, like, and I want like a good full coverage on things. Like, for example, have you all done like the hot chocolate mug with the dripping thing, which I haven't done yet either, which I totally want to make one of those. But I'm super curious about like whites, because I got another white from somebody else. Oh, let me show you this stuff. So I thought I was going to do myself a favor, thinking that, oh, it's Christmas, and oh, I'm going to save, you know, a ton of money on glitter. So I've on Amazon, you know, like you get like this ginormous package of white. This stuff is horrible. It's horrible. It might be fine in a Christmas, like in those ornaments that you fill up with the polyacrylic, which are really cool. But they don't cover. It doesn't cover spots. You can see right through it. I've done like 5 layers on there, and it's just not, it's like waste, total waste. So that'll end up going to my granddaughter, because she's trying to make a little extra money. She's busting her butt working. She works at the hospital. It's kind of like a transport. She's due in December. So I don't know how this kid's gonna manage, but all we do is just keep saying the prayers for her. All right, so we just slap the white on there, and just, you know, y'all will see what I'm doing here in a second. I know this kind of gets a little boring to watch somebody sit here and Mod Podge paint. I definitely want to do more cool stuff though. So if there's cool ideas, if anybody who's watching, like, and you're not one of the people that do tutorials, if there's something you want to see, make sure you like put a request. I just say, you know, and nobody in this group or even the other group is ever going to complain at you. Say, hey, can somebody do a tutorial on blah, whatever it is, whatever you want to know about, because there's so many fantastically talented people in this group and also our main group that it's like chances are we can do a tutorial. Somebody can do a tutorial. Somebody knows how to do a thing. And then we can all benefit and all learn from it. Super cool. Hey, Snooks. How's it going? I'm here again. Oh, boy. All right. Almost done. Putting the Mod Podge on. Sometimes I think I hate doing this worse than most things. Like I said, I don't worry about the whole, like, for this particular style thing, I like a little texture. So I don't worry about my Mod Podge being like perfectly flat, although I don't want it to be like runny drippy. I don't mind if it has a little texture to it. We make an elf cup. All right, here goes nothing. So let me clean this up again because I want to not get any other colors in my white, I'm hoping. I don't believe I just did that, but yeah, I did that. Stuck my finger right in it. I am so uncoordinated today. I should have probably just told Amy I'm not doing it today. I'm going to hurt myself. But I figured, how bad can it be? I'm not doing anything sharp. So I don't have any sharp edges today, so I think I'm okay. Oh, this is pretty. I've never used this before. I hope it doesn't do what I think it's going to do, though. Damn it. This is Amy's Single Pearl 82. And I'm confused because sometimes I see this like colors and then it's like it's got a different number to it. So I don't know if they get like redone, reused, or recycled. You know, like if she'll get something back in, it's a different color. And not a different color, but she changes the number on it. Ew, I don't think I like it. I don't think I like that. Does he normally have to do 2 layers of the white? Is that common with white? I don't know. Maybe it's just the nature of the beast, so to say. Oh, shit. So what I'm doing is where the little V part is, it always seems to like there's always like this whole lot of glitter that kind of gets glopped up in there. I'm just taking the edge and brushing straight down. Okay. Oh, okay. Good to know. Because I was like, wow, it's like I can still see like through it. But you let it dry, right? You don't just go right back in and slap another coat on there. You do like let it dry first. Oh, that was bad. Oh, man. This is cute. I love it. That's going to look super cute when it has a little black belt on it. All right, I'll hit it with my gun. Grab another cup. Good times. Love it. That mold I did last week came out rad. It came out so good. Colors are gorgeous in it though. And I'm using the same colors as I used in the mold last week, except I didn't use black. And looks super good, super good. I love it. The problem is that the epoxy, like I did 2. Okay, so I did the cutting board, which was not one of Amy's. And I did the 2-part mold, which was the round, this one. This came out awesome. Super awesome. The cutting board is thicker and it's fully not hardened yet. It's there and it's almost hard. It's not tacky, but it's still a little bit bendy because I have a lot of glitter in it, so I got to give it a little bit longer and then I'll show it off because I think it came out like really awesome. I don't know what color to do back. I'm still like in deep debate of whether I want to do him. Let me get that. I don't know. Green? What do you think? Green like the shirt? Or should I do the red on the back? Because I want to do like some kind of saying, some kind of elfy saying. Like I was actually thinking of saying, let's be independent together from Rudolph, where Herbie is talking to Rudolph. I thought it'd be cute. Oh, wow. So I'm going to be covered with fairy dust here. That's what she should have called this color. Fairy dust. Pearly Gates. Okay, good to know. All right, I'll get that one then. As long as I've been collecting, I still don't have them all. And it's hard, of course, with she's got like, I don't even know what she's up to on the count for having colors. There's just some that I wish she could re-get again, because I just love them so much. There's one, it's it was in the beach box. It was that Turks and something. I absolutely love it. Like, it's one of my all-time favorites. And then she did something. There's this one. This is Geo Silver 48, is like the most beautiful silver I have ever seen. It's got like these little like diamonds in it, and it has the six-sided chunky in it. It's got ultra, like, super fine, and then another fine in here. This is gorgeous, and I just kept thinking of all the like wintry kind of cups that you can do with that particular one, except now I don't want to use it because I don't have any more, and it's not on the website. I did ask her. She did have one. So I got that coming. But that actually dried up pretty fast. That is good about the Mod Podge. It does dry pretty quick. I'm just like super curious as far as like what the difference is going to be with a second coat of this. Because I have not done white. I don't work a lot with whites. Hey, Vanessa. All right. Whee. I also like the fact that when you do come back in and do a second coat of anything, you can kind of catch any mistakes that you made the first time. Like if you know, like your red was too wide or whatever, you can come back in and straighten it out. So I tell my people, you know, it's like everything that I do is one of a kind. Even though I might be kind of making the same style, like this elf cup, no two are ever going to be exactly the same. I might make the stripes a little bit wider. I might make the collar a little bit different. If I can ever figure out how to work my Cricut, I can do basic stuff, but nothing swanky fancy. And I would like to learn how to do more design with it, and I'm not even sure if that's possible, or if you have to use something like I don't know, paint or draw or some kind of thing, which I absolutely am not that. I'm not that person. I am the worst person when it comes to technology. I'm lucky I can turn a computer on, so that's a challenge. But I want to learn how to do the names, because it would have been really nice for me to be able to, you know, put Bonnie's name on a cup, or put my granddaughter's name on a cup. I haven't figured it out yet. And I know you have to get fonts. And because those ones that come with the design space are kind of yucky and boring. So definitely need to get some fonts. Hey, Stacy. Who else is here? Hey, Vanessa. Stephanie. Stephanie's still here. Thanks for hanging in with me, guys. I know this is kind of weird and boring. But this is so easy, guys. I mean, you can bang these out really fast. And like I said, you can adapt it to any size. And the Santa one is even easier than this. Like, the Santa cup is scary easy. It's basically I mean, actually, one of them I did a half and half After I put this on here, I'll grab it. It's just right there. And it's like super easy. Super, super easy. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, definitely better. Like way better. Okay, good to know. I got to get the other one done. I'll order some of that. Have you ever done 3 coats? Like, have you ever needed to do like 3 coats with the white, or is it always, you know, is 2 sufficient? I like it. If you're getting a lot of, that's the other thing is neat about it. If you tap, and I'm very hands-on, so I don't care if I get my hands dirty. It sort of smishes down the, any ripples that are there. Happy days. Now you can see them, right? And I'm going to put some buttons. Let's see. I wonder if I could paint them on. I wonder if I could do them with the... Never tried it before. Let's try it. I'm off trying it. I did the belt on my other one with glitter, and I think it came out really cute. Let me grab my my other guy. I'll be right back. So this is totally not done. Like, totally not done. It's only got first layer of epoxy on. I'm going to do, and then I just did the bottom with the black because I still like the shoes. Now, the Santa. Isn't that cute? So then just cut a little vinyl belt buckle, and I'm just going to cut a little vinyl beard to go on here. I think it's super cute. And I love the fact that I made him 2-sided. So this is just the double-sided sticky tape. And then I ran, so I think this one was a 1/2 inch. And then I did the 1/8 inch down the middle. And I wanted a divider. Because I just wanted to try them. You know, I'll probably give this to my granddaughter. But I did not use my regular epoxy that I like. I used some other epoxy that I had, and I really don't like it. It's still sticky. It's not sticky, but it just doesn't feel right. So anyhow, that's that guy. Oh, this is that white I was telling you about that I used. I don't know if you can see. Like, it really doesn't. I ended up throwing some silver. Oh, this is better to see. I try. I'm always making something, doing something. It's good for me. All right, so that's it. That's it. And then you just take I'll take my tape off the sides, and then just slap stuff on the back. Whatever I'm gonna, I don't know. I still can't decide whether I want to do red or green, but I just want to fill it up. And put a cute little saying on the back. Now that's not like split in half. It's slightly more than half of the cup. But that's the elf, and then you can do the buttons. And I was thinking, I don't know, I might try. Let's see. Well, all right, you know what? Since this is sort of a demo, let's find the middle. I got the middle. Let me put a button in. Let's see how it looks. All right. I want to do 2 buttons. I'll let that sit a minute. I wonder if you could glue like actual buttons on, and how bad it would be to have to epoxy over them. Oh wow. I like it. It's super cute. So there we go, guys. And then just to clean up the lines, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna, let's finish them. Where's my stuff? There it is. All right, let's put a belt on this little guy. I don't know if I think I'm gonna go thicker. That's 1/4. I think I got 1/2 inch here someplace. No. All right. Sorry. All right. Now this part with the sticky tape. Let's see. So I have to figure out how to do like a buckle for it. But I think I can cut that with the vinyl from the same as the Nutcracker that I was doing. Because I'm going to do the Nutcracker guy. And I promise I'll be better worded that day because I don't know what's with me. So I just stuck that on there. Like I said, this is the extent of my double-sided sticky tape expertise because I have the worst time with this stuff. All right. That came out way too fast. Yeah. All right, that's a winner. I think he's going to need another layer, another coat. But just so you can sort of see what's going on here. Yeah, he's definitely going to need another coat of stuck. Maybe tap it down. This will work. Are we having fun yet? Yeah, I like it. I like it. So I'll come back in. I'll fix where I'm moving quickly, so I didn't let it dry. So I ended up with a black glitter in my white, but that's okay because I can just come back in and I will fix that after it dries a little bit more. But this gives you guys a general idea. But this is super easy. It's something I came up with. I was just kind of like sitting going, I want to do some more Christmassy cool stuff. What else can I do? I'm super excited to do the Nutcracker. I think they're so awesome. And I will be doing that one in 2 weeks. It's going to be a work along. Amy's going to put together a kit with all of the stuff, including for people who don't have a Cricut or a silhouette or a cutter, all the little face pieces so that you will be able to complete your Nutcracker. So it'll be like a full kit without your epoxy. So you'll have to supply your own epoxy, but I think it'd be super cool. I'm really excited for it. And I hope you guys had fun doing this with me. Black glitter, white glitter. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, it's like everywhere. I'm such a OCD when it comes to weird stuff like that. It's like, oh, I can fix it. No, I'm gonna have to wait till it dries. But there it is. There it is. Oh, those are nice ones too, Karen. Ooh, yes. I have this. My mom got me many years ago a really gorgeous Christmas thing. It's like these 2 big cookie jars, and there's a nutcrackers painted on them, and it's by a company called Bing and Gondel. Like crazy expensive, gorgeous heirloom sort of pieces, and I don't even know what to do with them. They're so big, but I may end up selling them because I think that somebody else will appreciate them more. I don't know, what color should I do the back, guys? I'm really stuck. I'm like, should I do it green or should I do it red? Or should I put a white stripe diagonally? Is it diagonally, so it's like this, and then do like the green or red, like green, red, and white to incorporate all 3 of them on the back. I mean, it's a big space, but I want to put a saying back here. So I really have no idea. So I'm going to have to like sit on that and wait to decide what I'm going to do. But anyhow, that's it. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you learned something. Super looking forward to doing some cool stuff with you guys in the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I've got Oh Holy Night coming up, which I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do the Nutcracker. I'm going to do a Nutcracker version of Wine Tumbler. I think I'm going to do, there's like 6 weeks. So now up until like December, whatever the Friday in December is, right before Christmas. So I'll be right there along, doing stuff. And it's all Christmas themed. So hopefully it'll give you guys some cool ideas. So thank you. What color vinyl will I use? Green. I was thinking gold or silver vinyl, for the words. And I don't even know. I was thinking something cute. Like I want something really cutesy and Elfie, like maybe like in Rudolph where Hermes talking to Rudolph and he says, let's be independent together. Something super cute and kitschy. I think it'll be fun. Green. There we go. I'll do green. Even the silver would work on there. If I was smart and I knew how to do an offset, which I like I said, I haven't cut a single word. I have no idea how to do that yet. Then maybe I'll just pay somebody to cut it out for me. I love weeding. I have no problem with weeding. I'll sit and weed like for, hours and hours and hours just because I find it very relaxing. But as far as the technical side of learning how to set up the words and then where to download fonts and get all that stuff and get them onto the design space, and I have no idea. I know that somebody said you could use Word in order to make sayings and sentences and then upload them into Design Space as a picture. No idea how to do that. So if anybody has cool tips, I'm all ears and I would love to learn. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this and thought that it was useful. And for those of you that didn't get to see, this is the Big Elf. This is one of those football tumblers. This is another one of those. I got like one. I had no idea where it came from. It must have come, with a order or something. And I was like, well, this is kind of cool. I think this would be great for a guy, but because it's way too big for my hand, but it's really neat. And then this is the Santa. So I was actually going to do like a whole Santa demo, and then I was like, you know what? You guys are all smart. You can figure this out. This is like, honestly, I split the cup in half. I put a piece of tape around the center that marked off the belt area. Because I did the elf on one side and the Santa on the other side. So you would just put the whole thing around. You could use the back of it for your design or say whatever you want to say. I covered the bottom with red. I covered the two sides with red. And then what I actually did was I covered the whole top with red. And then I took double-sided sticky tape and ran 2 rows side by side. So you can actually see it looks like a shirt that's closed. And put the white on there. And then I'm going to cut and then I took the tape off and put the black belt on. I'm going to probably cut a belt buckle. Font. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Because I not, like I said, I'm not super techie, so I really don't know. But I don't like any of the fonts that I saw in Design Space that were free. And I know I have a free month that I haven't used yet. I got my Cricut, I don't know, a couple months ago. And I didn't want to use it until I was ready to, I felt like I was going to actually get something out of it. So, I don't know. But I'll tell you, the epoxy brand that you use is everything. Normally, I use Tumbler epoxy. I absolutely love it. It's like so good. And this, I didn't have a bottle handy of Tumbler epoxy, and I didn't feel like going and getting it. So I just mixed up some Pro Marine that I used to use it before I switched to Tumbler epoxy. And this really looks crappy. I'm really kind of sad. I mean, it's just the first coat, but it really doesn't look nice. So I hope you guys had fun. I'm going to let y'all go. Have a fabulous night. And this is it. So I hope you make one. And when you do, tag me in and let me see. Because I'm super, super, super curious. If you have any questions about any of the videos that I've done, you can see my name. Go into the main group, into this group. Do a search on my name. I have a whole bunch of tutorials that are out. I also did a plaid tutorial. So I know plaids are super popular right now. And check them out. So thanks, guys. I'll see you next week. Happy crafting.